Good morning, everyone. Have a good day. In this chapter, we will study about discovery of magnets, shapes of magnets, magnetic and non-magnetic materials, poles of a magnet, interaction between magnetic poles. What is a magnet? Magnet is a piece of iron, nickel or cobalt that can attract iron containing objects. This property of magnets is called magnetism. Discovery of magnets. Long ago in the country Greece, a shepherd named Magnus was living in a region called Magnesia. Once while holding his sleep, he observed that the metal tip of his staff was getting struck to a large block rock. The rock was a natural magnet and the stick was attracted to it. Such types of magnet rocks were called magnetites. The name magnet is derived from magnetite. The Greeks named the rock magnetite. Magnetite is made up of mainly of a chemical called iron oxide. Shapes of magnet. Lodestone. Lodestone is a natural magnet. It has an irregular shape. They are not magnetically strong enough for use. Therefore, for different uses, artificial magnets are made of iron in different convenient sizes and shapes. Some forms of artificial magnets are bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, cylindrical magnet, and magnetic needle. Magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Different types of materials are classified as magnetic materials and non-magnetic materials. Materials which get attracted by magnet are called magnetic materials. For example, iron and steel. Materials which are not attracted by a magnet are called non-magnetic materials. For example, wood, plastic, etc. Poles of a magnet. Let us perform an activity to know about the poles of a magnet. Spread iron fillings on a piece of paper. Roll a bar magnet in the fillings and then lift it up. Do the iron fillings stick to the magnet uniformly along its length? No. It can be observed that the most of the iron fillings stick near the ends of the magnet. These two ends of the magnet are called magnetic poles. Can magnetic poles be isolated? No. Poles always exist in pairs. We can never have an isolated North Pole or South Pole. An interesting property of a magnet is that when suspended, it comes to rest in the north-south direction. Let us perform an activity. Take a bar magnet and mark one of its ends for identification. Now tie a thread in the middle of the bar magnet and suspend it freely from a wooden stand. Give it a push and let it come to rest. Mark the rest positions of the magnet on the table. Join both the ends by drawing a line. Disturb the magnet from its original position. It can be observed that the magnet rests in the same position again. The end of the magnet that points towards the north is called the North Pole, while the end of the magnet that points towards the south is called the South Pole. Let us perform an activity. Take a bar magnet A and suspend it freely from a wooden stand. So bring the north pole of another bar magnet B near the north pole of the magnet A. The north pole of the magnet A will repel in the opposite direction. Now bring the south pole of another bar magnet B near the south pole of the magnet A. The south pole of the magnet A will repel in the opposite direction. Thus, it is clear that like poles repel each other. So repeat the activity by bringing the north pole of another bar magnet B near the south pole of the magnet A. The south pole of the magnet A will get attracted towards the north pole of magnet B. Now bring the south pole of another bar magnet B near the north pole of the magnet A. the north pole of the magnet A will get attracted towards the south pole of magnet B. Thus, it is clear that unlike poles attract each other.